Smile and we shall come give it to you afterwards. Does that make sense, Abby?
I've got one of these and one of these. So if anyone wants them, if you like reading, you may have one.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Go. Alright.
Go.
So I'm going to read a short piece from each of the books because one's quite serious and one's really not. So I think the one that's serious is actually better to read at these kind of reading nights because it's funnier, it's livelier. But this one is coming out in a month and I'm really proud of it. So it's a book about a boy called Max who is 16 and really, really beautiful and the golden boy of his school. But he has a big secret about him and his family's really, really perfect and he's trying to be really, really perfect and he doesn't want this to get out. But he was born what we now call intersex, which is like a hermaphrodite, chromosomally XX and XY. But he looks like a boy on the outside, but he's at that kind of age, 16, where everyone's about to become a man and he doesn't know what's going to happen to him. And a friend of his is trying to out him and he doesn't know who he wants to be and whether he wants to define himself or whether he wants to live undefined. So this is Max talking about how he's feeling in the book. I used to feel like I wanted to be somebody special, but now I just wish I could go back and aim to be boring, uninteresting, normal. It takes strength to be proud of yourself and to accept yourself when you know that you have something out of the ordinary about you. I had that strength. I had the solid foundation of a happy home, a good upbringing, a family that loved each other. We knew, collectively, where we were going. We were on the same page about who we were and how we dealt with things. But my family wasn't as strong as we thought. We thought we'd been tested, and we hadn't. Now I'm too tired and scared to say anything positive, to be proud of who I am, to be a good big brother to Daniel, to be anything but indifferent. I don't believe in anything I used to believe in anymore. Growing up, you believe the friends you have are good people. You believe your parents are always right. You believe that when the hard times come, you'll know what to do. You'll get through it. You'll be the hero. But then the bad things happen, and everybody lets everyone else down. And you realise that old friends can be bad people. That your parents can't fix everything. You're not the hero that you thought you were. It was just that you hadn't had anything that difficult to deal with yet. So you didn't know that you were really the coward. That you were really weak. No, I don't believe in the things I used to believe in anymore. I used to think I wasn't trying at all to be the best brother, the best son, the best footballer, the best friend. Now I realise I was trying really, really hard. I'm starting to understand that attempting to be perfect has been the goal of my life, our lives. Attempting to be this fault-free, smiling person in this loving, happy family that fits so perfectly in this pretty, indifferent, inoffensive little town. What was so bad about that goal after all? Only that I couldn't do it. That I let everyone down. I've been thinking about all the balls I was trying to juggle that I've dropped, and now the cogs are turning towards total apathy towards it all, everything, and all I can think of is that I'm a shell of a human being. I'm a pushover. I'm to blame. It's not Hunter's fault, it's not Mum's fault, it's my fault. How I reacted to my diagnosis, how I've dealt with it, who I've become. It was my turn to make the hard decisions. I had to count on me and me alone to hold my life and my family together. But I let all the voices get too loud and I didn't listen to my own voice, the central thing at the heart of me. It was beating like a drum, insistent, like falling rain on a window, saying that I should stop. Give myself time, that I shouldn't just do what everyone else said, that I should fight back and be who I am, rather than who everybody else wanted me to be. I'm weak and I'm scared and I'm tired. I'm a coward. I left things unsaid for too long and now it's too late. I left a huge decision on my mum and then blamed her for it when it wasn't her responsibility. I should have said something earlier. I should have done something. It doesn't matter if I think like a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter anymore that I'm either or both or neither. All that shit seems so petty and immaterial now. There's so little difference between one human being and the next. It's just hypotheses. Human ideas about life and the world and words that mean nothing. about definitions that mean nothing to the earth, to nature, to the universe. Boys and girls and intersex people and me, we're just ideas, and when we're dead, the ideas will go with us. It all means nothing. But I was so self-absorbed with it all. So absorbed with being this object that Hunter made me, this thing. So absorbed with me, intent on closing my eyes to everything and not thinking for a second. I just wanted to get rid of the problem of me. I was acting like a victim, playing my role. But I got rid of the wrong thing. I got rid of my dignity. I got rid of my autonomy. I deserve to be alone. I deserve for everybody to know what I am, who I am. It doesn't matter anymore. I let everybody down. I let Dad down, I let Mum down, I let Sylvie down, I let Daniel down, and I let me down. And for that, I'll always be alone. I'll always be ashamed. I'll always be a coward. And that's the extract from Golden Boy.